Alright, here is my Starfield review. I think this game is awesome. It's a great Bethesda game. It's one of the top 3 big Bethesda games made in the last 20 years. Even though it's great, it's not perfect. Unfortunately, the main storyline is not at all interesting, in my opinion. It's also just kind of laborious, and I got kind of bored. And I kind of felt like it was more of a chore than anything else. That being said, the side quests are amazing and varied, and the amount of room to grow and to spread and all these different things that you can do outside of the main story missions is really what Starfield is about. The base building, the ship building, the customization of weapons and gear, and all of these extra things that can keep people coming back for more. And I feel like this is going to be a game that I put down for a while and then revisit and try to see what the outer limits of this game can be. It's one of those games that wants you to push the limit. Now, everybody knows that there's loading screens. People have been talking about how many loading screens there are, going in and out of ships and in and out of buildings and in and out of any kind of space or door. There's a loading screen. And I think we've been treated really well by games recently where there hasn't been loading screens, and there's been clever ways where they hide loading. There's one example of this in this game where when you dock with another ship or a space station in orbit, they have this docking mechanism mini cutscene that kind of hides the loading for at least that portion. I wish they did some clever things like that more often, other than just a loading symbol in the bottom right. Overall, I do love this game. Bethesda RPGs are my bread and butter. It's definitely a game that was made for me and gamers like me, but with all of the hiccups and bumps along the way, I don't see this being a spectacular game for at least until a 2.0 upgrade or update. So in this case, I'm going to have to give Starfield an 8.5 out of 10. Let me know what you thought about Starfield. Have you played it, or are you waiting for more updates to come?